There is a rainbow of fluid colors that automakers are using today. When you see some on the ground, how do you know which is which? They all look the same anymore. We're going to show you how that's the case on this Mini Cooper. Let's get started. This is a 2013 Mini Cooper S, and the customer brought it because it has a leak. It's leaving fluid on the ground. They want to know what it is, where it's coming from, and what's going to cost to fix it. We're going to show you today how it can be very confusing on multiple vehicles, especially on this Mini Cooper. We also found some other small issues we're going to bring to the customer and see if they'd like to fix those as well. Let's take a look around this Mini Cooper. Here's the front of this Mini Cooper. It's a little bit taller than you're used to seeing, a little higher belt line. You can see it says all 4, all-wheel drive. It's kind of a emerald green, Mrs. Wizard.
Sure, yeah, it's kind of like a metallic pine tree since we're just after Christmas.
Yeah, pine tree, that sounds good to me. You can see it says Mini Cooper S on the back. It's in very good shape. It's not rusted out or beat up. Let's go ahead and hop under the hood. You know, today's cars are great about telling us when there's something wrong. They throw codes, run rough, or go into limp mode. You get them fixed, clear the codes, and it's back on the road. Too bad it's not that easy for us people. When we have problems, everything around us is in chaos. But it is a new year and time to reset your life. Now it's time to clean up your space, organize, and throw out what's draining you. Then it's time to turn the focus inward. That's right, getting to a better place also means you need to reset your way of thinking. Using therapy is a great way to work through what's been holding you back. It helps create the mental space needed to be more grounded and clear. But just getting started can feel overwhelming. Where do you start? The answer is the trusted sponsor of my channel, BetterHelp. They have helped over 6 million people take back their life. Just fill out a simple questionnaire and they will match you to a therapist in as little as a couple of days. If you don't connect with your match, don't worry, you can easily switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/carwizard and get 10% off your first month of therapy. Now back to the Mini Cooper. So here we have our 1.6 liter turbo. And it looks fairly easy to work on with any BMW product. Again, this is a BMW setup, guys. BMW engine controls, electronics, a lot of BMW parts. But these aren't too hard to work on. We do have some things apart already. I'll show you why they're apart and what we have found. But keep in mind, with the Mini Coopers, I found they're very maintenance heavy. They frequently have leaks, they frequently have electrical problems, especially when they get close to 100,000 miles, which this one's right at 119,000 miles, right when the problems start happening. And they are starting to happen. Before we dive into what we found leaking on this and talk about fluid colors, let's let Mrs. Wizard show you guys around the interior of this Mini Cooper S.
Ooh, it sounds like Mario Kart in here. Love the sounds going on, guys. Hey, got 119,286 miles on here, and I like the very one simple gauge. There's no cluster, it's just one gauge back there. Okay, it's working. We do have a very large screen over here, which has got the speedometer on it, which says it can go up to 160 miles per hour. Not banking on that one, though, but I do like the screen. It does look nice. As we look up here at our dash, you see it's looking good, nothing's broken. Oh, hey, it's Bob. Hi, Bob. Love you there. Love art. You guys remember I'm an art teacher, formerly in another life, but hey, this is like the wizard upside down. He's got the beard. Bob Ross there's got the fro. Loving it. As we go, we've got round turnstiles for all of our HVAC controls. Got a nice knee bolster area there with our glove box. Lots of controls underneath there. Lots and lots of little switches and turns and whew, a lot going on. And as we move back, you'll see we have our gear selector. And here we see it is an automatic, but easily could fit in a manual setup there as well. It just fits in that nice round little shape there. As we move back again, a little bit more going on. Got our e-brake. We've got the Magic the Gathering card there. Maybe we've got some luck going on. Got a very small little armrest that actually does open. And it looks like it could have had, a connection in there. Nice. And it does move up as well. So nice, looking good. It's functional. Seats, well, they have a little bolster on the side, and it makes it more Mario Kart-esque. Door card, like how it's got that round swoosh going around. That does carry on to our back seat. And there we go. Carries on between the front and the back. Liking that. So move to our back seat. I like how we also have the 3 circles in there. It kind of looks like a scary Venn diagram. Oh, I've been in way too many faculty meetings as a teacher. Yikes. Headliner looking good. Got 2 different mooners. Not a panoramic because it does have a bar in the center, but it does span most of the car. And here we are back at our steering wheel. We've got Mini there in that center there for our horn. Got a few buttons on each side, but that is about it. Looking good. Not a whole lot going on in here. So let's get this up in the air and see where it's leaking and what color is it.
So here we are underneath this Mini Cooper S. And we can see that we do have a small oil leak going on right in through here. It's kind of wet. We'll show you up top what we found on that, but it's not really the customer's concern. We'll go ahead and take a look at these wheels, and as we go around we'll look for other leaks. Brakes are about 50% remaining. Sway bar links are good. Struts are not blown. Nothing loose. Pads are 50%. CV boots are good. Sway bar link is not loose. Nothing loose there. Nothing leaking. But as we come back, we do see here on the exhaust, and they're all complaining about a smell, is a blue colored fluid. You can tell it's been basically baking on this flexible conduit here between the exhaust pipes. It's green, greenish blue, and it's been dripping on the ground, as you can see. This is the all-wheel drive, also called all-4, so we have basically a little differential or a transfer case here that diverts power to a drive shaft to the back. Our exhaust is all intact. The drive shaft goes up on top of this heat shield, so you can't really see it. It does look like they hit something here on the plastic shielding and did a little damage there. Here's our exhaust continuing along the back. Again, more heat shields. And then we arrive at our funky little differential. It looks like a Nautilus shell, Mrs. Wizard, one of those conches, or just kind of a...
Yeah, it definitely is not a normal rear end that we're used to seeing.
It has little baby CV shafts here. We'll go ahead and check these wheels. Brake pads are about 70% remaining in the back. Shocks are not blown. Nothing's loose there. Sway bar link is not loose. Brakes are 70%. CV boots are not blown. Shock is not blown. Sway bar link is not loose. Nothing else is loose there. We have single exhaust we saw going down the center, but it turns into 2 out the back. One thing to keep in mind when you're looking shopping for a car and you see 2 exhaust tips, you think, oh, it's got dual exhaust. It may only have dual tips, but really only has 1 going down the center. Let's check those date codes on the tires. So we can see up here, 1024. So they're a year and a half, somewhere around in there, old. They've got deep tread on them, so it doesn't need any new tires, luckily. Let's get this thing back on the ground. So what fluid did we see on the ground? We saw a puddle on the ground, and it was blue colored. I know some of you are thinking, well, duh, Car Wizard. It's just washer fluid. It's probably got a washer bottle cracked or something is leaking washer fluid on the ground. Easy fix. We don't need to go any further. So this looks like washer fluid, doesn't it? This is actually some of the fluid that we use, and you'd be wrong. This is washer fluid. It looks almost the same. It goes to this bottle here. This is antifreeze. BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Mini Cooper, Tesla, Volvo, blue antifreeze. We're all used to antifreeze being green, like the color of a tree, green. And when we see blue on the ground, we go, oh, it's washer fluid. I got a couple stories I'll share with you guys here in a minute, but let me show you what we did to figure out where it's coming from. We now know what it is. Let's figure out where it's coming from. To make this even more complicated, the antifreeze reservoir and the washer fluid reservoir are right next to one another, and they're both blue. Exactly the same color. Can you imagine getting those mixed up? And you go to spray your windshield, you get greasy, nasty antifreeze all over your glass. Well, what happened? Trust me, guys, again, I've got a couple of stories, but first, let's go ahead and remove the cap on the coolant reservoir. I have an adapter here so we can pressure test the cooling system with our Swedish-made pressure pump here. Go ahead and pressure it up to about 15 pounds of pressure. And right around 14 or so, that should be good enough to show us a leak. Now all you do is the waiting game. Sometimes you'll hear drips coming out and you'll know right away where it's coming from because it starts leaking profusely. This one took a little while, and as you let it sit for 4 or 5 minutes with that pressure on it, let me show you what we found. All over the top of the transmission is blue antifreeze, and it's coming from right under the high pressure fuel pump area is thermostat housing. It's all one unit, a thermostat, and it's all plastic, and it bolts to the side of the cylinder head there. Here's a picture of what it looks like. It's like a conglomeration of a bunch of pipes hooked together, one plastic solid piece. You don't buy the thermostat and the housing separate, you buy them together, or you don't buy one at all. It's all one unit. That one has cracked. The plastic is cracked. Imagine that, a BMW with achy breaky plastic, and the cooling system is leaking at 120,000 miles almost. Imagine that. But again, the strangeness comes with the color of the fluid. It can cause so much confusion. I've had 2 serious arguments with customers over fluid color over the years, so I'll go ahead and share those with you right away. Now with this customer on this Mini Cooper, we've had no trouble. We explained to him it was a coolant leak and what was going on with that. He said, cool, you know, he understood. But I had a customer with a BMW a few years ago who came in and said, I'm leaking washer fluid all over the ground. I filled it up. It stays full. I don't know how I'm filling it up, but there's still more coming out. He's like, I'm so frustrated. Can you figure this out? And right at that moment, I didn't even have to pull the car in the shop. I said, it's probably antifreeze. He goes, no, that's green. I said, not on a newer BMW, it's blue. He goes, no, I'm pretty sure it's green. Antifreeze is green. It's always been green since I've ever been a kid. I've never heard of blue antifreeze. He got really upset. I went and said, let's go outside, let's take a look. I opened the hood, opened up his reservoir and to the cooling system, and it was empty. I went and got one of these bottles just like this one, and I said, look, BMW, right there it says, and it's blue, Smurf blue, just like your washer fluid. He actually said several curse words. Not at me, but just at the general idea of having blue antifreeze. He was pissed. He was, how the hell, what the? Anyways, I'm not going to repeat the words that he said. He's like, whatever, figure out what it is. I got to get it fixed. But he was just flabbergasted. It's got to be washer fluid. And it absolutely was not. A second one is antifreeze again. A Toyota was brought in. The guy said, I've got a transmission leak. I'd like to have it looked at. We called him and said, you don't have a transmission leak. You have an antifreeze leak. It's near the intake on one of the 5.7s. He was like, no. He said, the fluid I saw was red. That was red fluid on my driveway. It is not antifreeze. You're wrong there. He got so mad, I finally said, come on down. Come to the shop. I'll show you with your own eyes. I pull up another bottle. Asian vehicle, Toyota, Lexus Scion, and it's red like blood red. I also pressure tested with our Swedish-made pump that I just showed you, and it started leaking around the intake area. I said, is that transmission fluid? He goes, no, it is not. He says, I stand corrected. He was actually pretty nice then. He was like, red antifreeze. Who the hell does that? And I said, Toyota. It's not transmission fluid at all. So he was probably hoping that it was the washer fluid. It'd be a lot cheaper than replacing the thermostat, which is about a 4.5 to 5 hour job with all the hoses and pipes and things all in the way that has to come apart. Unfortunately, it is the thermostat, housing, thermostat, whatever you want to call it. And it's a couple $100 for an OEM one of those. Then you got the coolant and then the labor hours I just mentioned. But we did also find an oil leak when we did our inspection a minute ago, and what we found was the valve cover gasket is leaking. Let me show you that real quick. Remove this cover out of the way, and you can see there's oil all along the edges, and it's really bad towards the rear part of the engine over here. And it's pouring down the engine block. We did let the customer know about the oil leak. We quoted them $600 or $700 to do. The cracked thermostat housing, again, almost a third of that is the parts and the labor and the sales tax, and all those things add up. And he's like, okay, yeah, I got to get that fixed. And I said, also, you have an oil leak on the valve cover that's just dripping down the engine block. He said, my concern right now is the smell. It's smelling like burning antifreeze. It's so gross. I have to do the oil leak later. I don't have the time or the funds right now to do that. All I can do is the coolant leak. So please only do the coolant leak, nothing else. So we will be fixing that. I've got the parts ordered. We'll get that taken care of. But we'll take care of the coolant leak, the blue antifreeze leak. Again, not washer fluid. And you heard that right. The customer did report it smells like antifreeze. And like I just said a minute ago, this customer didn't argue with me over what the fluid was. But when you smell that syrupy, sweet smell, it's definitely going to be antifreeze. When washer fluid gets onto your exhaust, it smells like alcohol. It smells like a weird, strange, alcoholic burning smell. Antifreeze has that sweet, kind of a grossly sweet smell to it. That's what he was smelling. We proved it. That is antifreeze. So again, I wanted to show you guys in this video that we now have fluids on the market on multiple different vehicles that are red, yellow, pink, blue, orange, all the colors of the rainbow. And you see a puddle on the ground, it's not so easy anymore to say, I see the color red or orange, or I know exactly what it is, I don't need to go any further, when in fact you may not exactly know what it is, because they're using similar colors on places you never thought they would. So blue antifreeze, red antifreeze, pink antifreeze, it's all out there. Even green and yellow and purple. All the colors of the rainbow for antifreeze. If you're curious what color does your car take, you can just go to Google or do a AI search and say, I've got this model, year and make model, what kind of antifreeze does it take? And it should show you what the color and make and all kinds of different things. All the specs you really can look up about your vehicle by doing that. So that can save you some time there as well. One thing I've seen people do before we go, guys, they have the blue or the red or whatever antifreeze in their car. They do have a leak. And they go refill it and say, well, the green stuff's cheaper. I'll just put green in it. You can't do that. You can't. There are certain chemicals in the different color antifreezes that don't play well together, and it can turn into jello in your radiator and clog the system and overheat your engine. Well, I just tried to save a little money. You didn't save anything. You just ruined your engine. You have to put exactly what the manufacturer calls for in your car, nothing else. So is a Mini Cooper a good buy? You're looking for one of those 70, 80, 90,000 miles on it and get it for my college kid? No. No, they're not a good buy. They are a fun car. I enjoy driving them. I think they look great. I think they're really cool. But a college kid is not going to have the patience for every time they turn around, this is leaking, that's leaking, this is acting up, the electrical problems. And you won't like it as well with the constant hits against your bank account. And every time I turn around, it's $1,200, $800, $1,300. That is the story of a Mini Cooper when they get to this age. It never stops either. I've actually had a few customers, they tried to get everything fixed, and after about 6 months of fighting it, they said, you know what, Car Wizard, I'm done. I'm just going to sell this thing. I'm done with this car. So keep that in mind if you're looking for one of these. But definitely wanted to get a video out there to you guys to show you that fluid colors don't always mean or show exactly the true story. You got to do some research and some testing to get the solid answers. If you're curious what kind of tools we use in the shop, just like that pressure tester I just showed you, check our Amazon affiliates link in the description below. A lot of the tools we use in the shop every day are listed for sale there. And if you purchase any of them, we get a small cut. We really appreciate it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button because there's so many more videos to come. Thanks for watching.